It's easy. It's week 4 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He came through with 115 yards a week ago. It's the Rams and the Colts coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They start the drive with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You call it no gain on the game's first play. Here's Watson, option left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Now a give running right, it's Cook. There he goes, right side. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. James Cook, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive in just 3 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Bringing them out, the former Tar Heel, second-year pro, Sam Howell.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Again, it's Taylor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, the Rams had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Now Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off play action. It's Howell. Hyatt there to grab it.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They turn to Taylor on 4th, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And now the rookie's free. Still going. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Takedown with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
PAT opened by Rosas. It's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
And Howell will throw it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Howell. Completed to Hyatt.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Howell. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwandu.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Colts' 49-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
29 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. He has Hyatt over the middle.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now they're knocking on the door.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all finished off. Taylor touchdown catch. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. James Cook running back out now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. That's complete to Dobbs. And past the 40 before it was out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle, it's Cook. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Rosas good with the extra point. It's now 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 goals. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Sam Howell and the rest of this offense running back out. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Howell's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, those are Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy is on fire.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. It's Howe with another throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Back to throw, Howell.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
He finds Douglas complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kene Nwangu.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Rams off. Quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple. Howell. He connects with Howell.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. Got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun on third down, Howell. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. Here's Watson.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Dell,
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
PAT up and good for Rosas. And they get up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And this is